As is our habit, insha'Allah ta'ala, we're going to start with mentioning the, what? The etiquettes of what? Of the dars, right? And which hadith do we always start off with? The hadith of Jibreel. Na'am. So what do we learn from the hadith of Jibreel? Sitting close. So off the walls and up close. We are Salafis. And the Salafis implement the way of the Salaf in everything. طيب? The Salafis, they implement the way of the Salaf in everything. And the way of the Salaf fi talab al-ilm, ya ikhwan, was sitting up close to the teacher. Sitting up close to the teacher and the one who is teaching. Because this allows greater interaction between student and teacher, number one. It also removes laziness from the student. It also removes laziness from the student. So if we are relaxed on a wall, leaning back, what's going to happen? You're gonna fall asleep. You're gonna fall asleep, right? Especially if you've been working the previous day, maybe you didn't have enough sleep the previous night, you're going to fall asleep. So, this is not the manner in which we seek knowledge, nor do we see it divided out within the masjid, right? Many times you go to a lesson, right, and you have, the walls are full, right, all the way to the back, the walls are full, and then everyone else is just scattered throughout the masjid. This is not from the ways of our Salaf. And this is something we learned from the hadith of Jibreel alayhi salam. And we said, barakallahu feekum, that we learn a hadith not to learn a hadith. A hadith are not sought for the sake of seeking out a hadith. A hadith are sought out because we want to act upon those ahadith. So when you learn something, regardless of how small what you learn may be, implement what you are learning. Implement what you are learning. And from the Salaf were those that if they learned something, a hadith, an ayah, they would do it, even if it was not from the wajibat, right? From those that were obligatory actions, they would do it at least once in their life to implement what they have learned. And in this manner, we can say that knowledge becomes a proof for us, and it does not become a proof against us. Barakallahu feekum. Na'am.